This morning for you on Daybreak, an overall update on the current COVID-19 cases in Missouri and Arkansas.
And with schools shutting down amid the coronavirus outbreak, we'll show you some tips on how to balance work and school at home.
Also, during this outbreak, self-isolation is being encouraged. So how does that impact domestic violence victims? We'll have the details on that and more coming up this morning for you on Daybreak.
Good morning, and thanks for starting off another week with us. It is Monday, March 23rd. I'm Lauren Barnes.
I'm Joe Morano. A lot of those kids would be ending the scheduled spring break right now today. But we move on this morning, and a lot of folks still at home. Schools closed statewide as well.
Yes, and last week I know it was pretty rainy. So if you're waking up this week thinking about, when can we schedule our at-home recess?
Yeah.
If there will be a sunshine break at all, meteorologist Elisa Raff is here to help us out with that.
Wouldn't mind if it got a little warmer too, right?
Yeah, we're going to find temperatures really warming up out there this week, especially by the middle of the week. Today will get closer to average, will be warmer than yesterday, starting out at 43 degrees with some mostly cloudy skies and some calmer winds. We're finding some visibility getting low at times, down to 3 miles in Branson, 2 miles in Harrison, and 8 miles visibility in Springfield. We're mostly cloudy out there this morning with some patchy drizzle out there at times. We've got temperatures about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than they were this time yesterday. At Pair 4s in West Plains, it's 46 degrees in Harrison and 45 degrees in Branson. So we're starting out with some patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, we'll have some dry roads as we head through the afternoon. Things will just be mostly cloudy. Temperatures warming up on some southerly winds back into the middle and upper 50s. Now, late tonight into tomorrow morning, our next round of showers and storms arrive with some strongest storms possible to the south and west. Then in the afternoon, that risk will be a little bit lower and shift to the east. So we've got to detail that severe threat for tomorrow. Plus, the temperatures by the middle of the week really warm up. Details on that coming up in 10 minutes.
Got some medical coverage for you, an overall weekend update regarding the coronavirus, as Missouri is up to at least 106 confirmed cases and 4 deaths. Greene County has 14 of those cases, with 2 that have recovered. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson also announced the largest increase in Arkansas cases to date of COVID-19. That state's total up to 165.
This is the largest increase, but it's reflected also by the fact that we've had our largest number of tests done. So the testing will continue to increase, and I expect the positive cases to continue to increase as well.
Over the weekend, St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and Kansas City all issued stay-at-home orders. On Saturday, Governor Mike Parson made social distancing an order throughout the state. Now, Cox Health President and CEO Steve Edwards believes Springfield and Greene County should also mandate a shelter-in-place order. In a tweet, he says, quote, "It's time to act. Springfield and Greene County mandate shelter-in-place. By this time, in about 7 to 10 days, COVID will be endemic, and our hospitals will start to fill, so act right now." Springfield Greene County Health Director Clay Goddard also tweeted on Sunday, quote, "Our community leaders want to rally and support the healthcare system and healthcare workers, and we're actively in conversations with local and area county officials to map out this next step."
The Greene County Medical Society, meanwhile, is sending a letter to Governor Parson that aims to do just that. The society is made up of local doctors from Mercy, Cox, and Jordan Valley, along with some direct primary care physicians. The group president says they are anxious about seeing COVID-19 numbers increase. The letter voices support for a statewide stay-at-home order and urges the governor to consider making that proclamation. The group suggested 3 months would be needed to meet upcoming medical demands. To read that letter, visit ozarksfirst.com. And if you've overshopped recently and have some extra items, the Cox Health Foundation is now accepting mask donations. Masks can be brought to the Cox Health Medical South building on South National Monday through Friday. Many companies are sending employees home to work, while Missouri's 555 public school districts have all temporarily closed as well. Color 10's Nyjah McDonald joins us this morning with tips on how to get work done with kids at home from people who do it every day. Nyjah.
Well, good morning, Lauren. While most parents have worked from home with their kids for the occasional sick day or weather-related school closure, the idea of doing so for weeks on end can be especially daunting. With social distancing keeping people isolated for the time being, school and work are now taking place at home and at the same time in most cases. Jordan McAdoo has worked from home for several years and says parents new to working remote should start by establishing a plan.
I think you'll hear it over and over again if you're chatting with people who've been working from home for a while.
McAdoo says,
when you wake up in the morning, I think it's really important to make sure you change clothes and have like a morning routine you go through.
She says this helps switch your mind from relax mode into work mode. McAdoo also encourages having activities for your child that don't require supervision.
I like to have things set out for my 4-year-old so that she can go and do them herself.
She says it's important to set realistic expectations.
I think it's important to accept that things won't always be perfect, and if you need to let them watch a movie for an hour,
She says taking breaks are just as important.
It's so special to me to be able to take a 20-minute break from work and just step out of my office and go and play with her for a little bit.
Remote web developer Ken Soldink echoes the importance of having a routine.
It's very easy to not give yourself breaks and just keep working because now work is at home and home is at work, and the lines can kind of blur.
Soldink says he also utilizes several smartphone apps,
which allows you to essentially block sites and apps on your own. You say, I don't want these to interrupt me.
He says not to forget to check in with your loved ones who are more than likely working from home now too. Well, as always, you can visit our website at ozarksfirst.com for a complete list of tips and resources.
During this outbreak, encouragements of self-isolation and working from home could impact some that suffer from domestic violence and sexual abuse. Shelley Dryman with the Victim Center says victims are finding themselves in a more vulnerable position, being forced to be closer to their abuser for longer. Her best advice is to develop a safety plan. That might not be realistic for everyone because an abuser could forbid cell phone or computer use, in which case one should try to set something up with a friend. Their 24-hour crisis response line is still open, as is Harmony House's. But Harmony House's shelter services will be limited. It's currently at capacity and will most likely stay that way for the time being.
It really saddens us that these things are happening because, our core is like taking care of people that are victims of a violent and sexual crime. And when we have to limit services, it's really scary for people.
The Victim Center is expected to open back up on April 6th. There's also a 24-hour response line number if you'd like to call. It's 417-864-7233.
Today, Mercy will open a new triage facility for patients who think they may have COVID-19. It'll be right outside the hospital's north emergency room entrance, which faces sunshine. Patients will be looked at and isolated from others if COVID-19 is suspected.
We're starting out with some mostly dry roads out there this morning. It's mostly cloudy. Patchy fog is a concern. We're down to 8 miles visibility in Springfield and 3 miles in Branson. Details on a big warm up and some severe storms possible coming up right after this break.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.